You're listening to highlights of the fifth and final day of the first match between England. I'll start all over again. It's a beauty that goes whipping past the outside
I
edge.
think we need to clarify who At The Ashes is before, for the people that don't know.
Go for it.
There's a Twitter user whose Twitter superkey is The Ashes, THEASHES. She's a sort of fairly pretty-looking, bespectacled female from Westfield, Massachusetts, who's recently seen a surge in her popularity. She's gone from 200 followers yesterday to 4,147 today. Some of her tweets include the following.
Oh, great.
I am not a freaking cricket match.
This next ball's turned into the onside by Cook. He's going to get his first runs of the day.
He's gone absolutely mad on the Twitter sphere since I said there were no tweets.
It's not. They come in really, really rapidly. That's why I've tried to clear them as much as possible.
Sir
Read the
Ebbs
ones you like and then clear them all. Sir
Ebbs just says tweet. All right, thanks for that.
Useful. That's exactly the kind of thing we want filling up our feed. You bastard. 340 for one, and Cook has reached his 150.
Well done.
Batty, Cookie.
What's the bowls? Oh dear, that's a terrible drop.
Oh, that's comedy cricket.
Trott has gone and played a sort of late cut on that. As a dreadful shot, to be honest.
It was.
He's basically catching practice for first slip. Pup? Is that Pup?
It is.
And he's just shelled it.
It honestly looked, did it not, Nigel, like somebody trying to give slip catching practice.
It did,
and it came at just the perfect catching height. And he did, he never looked like catching it. He looked totally rigid. It looks as though his back's gone. Twatto's totally cheesed off. 360 for one. The day gets better. No keeper in the world is going to get near that. That is utter filth.
It is.
Oh, it's just garbage. He's gone wide on the crease. We've just seen the replay of it.
He's just thrown it down leg side. That's got to be wide, surely. The England fans are loving this.
I'm not surprised. That is just... Oh, he's off to the nut house, surely, is Mitchell. He's not going to survive.
Yeah, he's giving us 4 wides.
He's not going to survive this, is he, Nigel?
No.
He's halfway to a crisis already.
And Hazel Potter, who's at the ground, says the PA man just announced Marcus North as the most successful bowler so far, without a hint of irony.
Oh, that's it.
Down the leg side.
No!
Flicked away for a single. There was some hesitation, but he's through for his single. That is 200 not out to Alistair Cook. A magnificent innings.
I told you couldn't
well, may he celebrate.
And what I love about this is that unlike Hussey, who scored an OK 100, instead of charging up and down the wicket, screaming, shouting, hollering and fixing everyone with a piercing gaze, hugging people to the point that their kidneys erupt, he's very, very calm, isn't he?
Nicely understated.
Yeah, that's good. In keeping with his temperament, really.
And breeding. Yes.
Right, well, if you are interested in holidays involving cricket, it might be advantageous for you to click on our homepage, which is testmatchsofa.com, go to the link at the top centre and find How's That Travel. If you register with them, you then are automatically put into a prize draw, which gives you £1,000 off a How's That Travel holiday in 2011.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
That would be fabulous. I might have to go and
Well, we're going to talk to somebody who's on a How's That travel holiday at lunchtime for 10 minutes.
Right.
Well, that'd be good.
Posh Margaret.
Posh Margaret.
From Doncaster. Don't laugh, Manny.
No.
There's some very nice houses in the outskirts of Doncaster, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They had servants too.
When you say the outskirts of Doncaster, do you mean Hampstead?
Hang on,
lovely
this could be it.
This could be his 100. It's clipped away
1,
through his
2.
favourite
He's coming
mid-wicket
back.
ball.
Yes.
1, 2. He's going to come back for the third. Hussey does a fielding. That is Trott's 100. Thank you very much.
Oh,
1, 2, and number 3 all get hundreds for England. Australia are on their knees. They're going nowhere. England 439 for 1. Trott's 4th Test 100. His second against Australia.
Sorry about babies.
And
He's only played 2 tests against them.
Indeed,
His first test in England got 100.
Yeah.
First test in Australia, 100.
Yeah, that'll do.
So he's another, like Hussey, back-to-back Ashes hundreds.
I'll see you, Hussey 100, and we'll raise a double 100 for our gritty left-hander and a 100 for our balding number 3.
What are they going to do? They're waiting. Alan D puts his finger to his ear, and he seems to be shaking his head. And what is going to happen? Billy Doctorow's got the ball, and he says not out.
Excellent.
Says not out. Tony Hill, the third umpire, has ruled not out. The Australians look even more bemused.
Oh, Ricky.
Johnson again, full outside the off stump, driven by Trott. It really is rubbish.
At 500 to 1, it would be easy for the sofa to gloat and really rub it in. It's the objectivity that keeps me listening. Well done.
Nigel, can I say something very, very, very important?
Yeah.
We have won a series bet on Cricket Bet Live already.
What is he on?
He's on 224. He's scored 291 runs in this series.
Sweet.
And Cricket Bet Live, the Australian website that we bet with, cricketbetlive.com. For England fans out there, they tend to underestimate us. They had his run line for the whole series at 290.5 under or over.
Sweet.
505 for 1. As this day's ball's played under the offside by Cook, he picks up an easy single. It's 506 for 1. I had great fun yesterday. Just saying the words 309 for 1 over and over and over to myself. I had no idea how pathetically feeble that felt.
You could actually
506 for 1. What's the score, Hendo?
506 for 1.
Manny, say it.
It is 506 for the loss of just 1 wicket.
You can't help feeling the numbers have got mixed up in some way. 106 for 5 or 105 for 6.
Yeah, or yes. It's all 601 for 5.
Or
even.
even.
It would have been almost acceptable.
North again, bowls on the ball of his foot, and that's nicely played away by Cook. He'll get at least 1 for this. He may just get the 1. He has just got the 1. As Mitchell Johnson, who, for my money, is completely shit. He's got to go. He's mentally shot. There's nothing left of him apart from that hideous moustache.
Of course, thank you, Richie, but you do know you have to do the Dutch guy the next over, and then you have to do the Ashes watching her first match.
Well, a dirty Bolsh, and it is way too far down the leg side, and it's nicely played by Cook. He gets no run. Oh, this is marvellous. I remember seeing a softcock porn movie many years back in Amsterdam that there was nothing like as much fun as this. As Xavier Doherty, he Bolsh. It's short and wide and very little turn. I think Doherty is not really a spin bowler. What would you say, Bosh?
Not really a bowler.
I set him up, you knock him down. Here's Doherty again. I just turned into Dutch Richie.
Dutch Richie.
Dutch Richie. It's been played by... I quite like Dutch Richie. It's been played off the back foot by Cook. He's got no run. We're seeing myriad examples of Australia dropping the ball, which never happened in my day. Oh wow. They're running again. They've only gone past each other once, but...
so how many runs would that be, Ashes, do you think?
Well, I guess that's 1. Is that 1?
That's 4.
No, that was 1.
I'm just trying to confuse you, Ashes.
You'll be confusing your listeners as well.
And now it says 517-1. And the lead is 296 runs. I've never seen the Phillies get 296 runs. And this next time it bounces again, and this guy... Oh, no, you're joking. Oh,
What?
Oh, my God, I bring you
What?
terrible news. I have to break
What?
off.
What?
England have declared.
What?
I am so pissed off, I can't tell you.
I get a feeling that Strauss's declaration was a bit of an FHM.com declaration. You know what I mean? It was a bit macho, bit hard man.
Could have been.
Possibly.
Quite like it though. Like I like FHM.com.
That's out. Got him. Caught at first.
Got him.
Nicked it. And a comfortable catch to Strauss, and it's game on. It's
5 for 1. Well done, Broady.
And the crab,
A brilliant declaration.
the crab, as we said all along, and frankly, he delayed it far too long. We said this all along.
250 was enough, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
The
What he was
negativity of
doing,
Strauss. I can't believe it.
unbelievable.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about Stick Sports. Stick Sports is a marvellous website which you can while away hours and hours of great fun. Wherever you are in the world, Australians love it, English people love it. It's a computerised cricket game. And if you want Dennis Lillee and Garfield Sobers to recreate their glory days, go onto it, play any number of games. We play All-Star Slog, which is a sort of 10-over marathon slog. It only takes about 7 or 8 minutes.
Quite
to play
hard.
it. It's quite hard to start with, but you get better at it.
You'd
the
have
more
to
you
say
do.
that, wouldn't you, Nigel?
Yeah, I was 13
Having
all
been
out.
skittled.
13, were you?
13 all out,
You
yeah.
didn't show much application, I have to say.
Wasn't an impressive performance.
No, it
by the
wasn't.
bear.
20 comes in the bowl, floats it up a bit. Oh, it's a drop, you twat! Collingwood's dropped Twatto at slip.
Oh,
that is so annoying because it's exactly the sort of thing that England desperately needed.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is so
Regulation.
unfortunate.
Regulation slip cat.
Andrew Code also says that he really should be going to hospital to see my friend who lost an eye when a beer keg blew up in his face. Ooh. But if I go, I'll miss the commentary. Sod it, not going.
There's friendship for you. Yeah.
Chris Hall 12 says, you sure At the Ashes is real? You don't go making 8,000 plus tweets without a cricket mention just to cash in on At the Ashes 4 years on. I think this is it. I think we have an agreement
Australia
going.
are 107 for 1. I think Strauss is talking to punter. They decided and they're shaking hands.
Sesame Street was brought to you today by the website testmatchsulfur.com.